Well, hello, everyone. How are you? Good to see everyone. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Talking with the Planets. My co-host, Patrick Garratt, is with me. Patrick, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Wayne. And you?
Doing good, sir. And
Good.
we have a special guest with us, Patrick. I've invited Ruth, who is known on her YouTube channel as Kindred Spirit, because, well, number one, she's phenomenal at what she does. And two, I felt led to do it. So we're going to go out here and we're going to go with the flow.
So hello, everybody.
Yes. So, hello, Ruth. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Wayne. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. And Ruth and Patrick, y'all live close to each other. So introduce. Hello. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Hello, Ruth. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Patrick. Really nice to meet you, my friend.
And you. Enjoy your videos.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
I love it. Well, I just want to invoke favor on all of the audience, folks. I just invoke favor and peace that they reign supreme in your life and that there be nothing missing and nothing broken found in your life. And we all like to say, and that which has been stolen be returned back unto you sevenfold. So good to say hello to all the moderators. Looks like we got a full house here, folks. So
hello, everybody.
It is good. I've got a new type of tea I'm trying out. It's a natural cherry tea, and holy cow, Batman!
I'll just stick to my witch's brew.
There you go. I love it.
I drink Yorkshire tea.
Black coffee.
Okay, well then we're all ready to go. So, Patrick, you have been doing more questions. And by the way, I have email after email after. What do you have to say about this, Patrick?
My inbox, I can't keep up with it.
No.
Well, get ready, Ruth, because yours is going to get full too.
It's a bit already.
I am extremely annoyed at having a copyright claim put against my voice. I think it's my voice.
Yes. Yeah, that happened to you, huh?
Several times, yeah.
Yeah. It happened to me. You know, I wrote YouTube. I said, I think I am who I am. I'm not sure what they are. So have they authenticated you, Patrick? Are you real?
Well, they say what part of the video is disputed. The entire audio is just my voice, nobody else. So no matter what part they choose, I know it's me. I just have to keep disputing it, and then a couple of days later they'll take it off.
You know, I know we're talking with the planets. Maybe the planets can give us some guidance on this, but
wow. I think YouTube's a planet of its own.
Well, there's something going on.
I should say YouTube is a fantastic organization.
We love it. We love it. You know, fully support it.
Best thing on the internet.
Well, I can tell you with shows like ours, they are copying us. And here's the scary thing. It came out yesterday that they're actually now, you see, I did a show called, Checkmate. They were doing surrogates on us. Now they're doing videos with us.
Right.
But we ain't there.
Oh.
Yes.
How does that work?
Yes. How does that work? So.
That's plagiarism, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, this is just, and not to, in any way influence the questions coming up, but I keep having the strangest occurrence and visions. We're emerging out of something or into something or both. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I would just like to say thank you to everybody who's watching. There are so many people I've sent my chart to and told them how to get a pendulum and what to do with it. It's in the hundreds.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
there are more people doing it. And
Yeah.
I had an email from somebody, I can't remember who it was, thank you, whoever it was, said they were getting the same words as me as my pendulum was spinning.
Excellent. 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 And Ruth, I've watched you do some readings, and it's remarkable because the reason why I asked you here was because the similarities.
Mm-hmm.
There is a current of commonality running here, and it's quite amazing to see how it's being continued.
It's a theme, isn't it? Like
Yes.
just a theme that seems to be running through. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's a good way of putting it.
It's the right time, Wayne.
Yes. Sir. Yeah.
Now is the time.
Yeah.
That's been all of my last few readings have really been about now is the time.
Mine
Time
too.
Yeah.
Now.
Now. Yes. That's how it's been for me, Patrick.
Yeah.
All right. So no one's shared these because only I have. But I have emails from Heather. I don't want to go through all the names here, but the point is that's what they're getting as well.
Wow.
So
yeah, a common theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's just this proving the connection that we all have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know, there's more than one way to communicate too.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just want to say hello. Thank you to everyone that is here, and moderators. Thank you. We got a full house. So, if no one doesn't have any other thing to bring out, Patrick, do you want to say anything as we get into our session here?
I have had a few questions about where should people get their pendulums from, what one should they choose, and do they need to ask permission to talk to the planets and stuff like that. No, you just pick a pendulum that draws you to it. It will choose you. Failing that, make one of your own. If you make one yourself, you put your own energy into it and practice with your friends and family. And then when you're happy, you can come on here with us.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you.
Well, there you go, folks. You've got the invitation now. And I'm serious. I agree with you, Patrick. I'd love to have more people on here. This is, we're all learning.
I would like to have it where there is someone with a pendulum and a chart and me with a pendulum and chart, and we both ask the same question and see what answers we get.
Ooh.
I would love that.
I love that. Here in marketing, they call that the double blind test.
That's right.
Yeah. Far out.
I'm game for it.
I am too. Well,
you haven't got a pendulum, have you, Ruth?
I haven't actually, no. But I will have to get one, won't I?
Mm-hmm. I'll send you my chart if you want it.
Yes, I'll email you my address and then you can send me one. Or what do you do?
We've lost Wayne. Hope he comes back.
No, I am here. I just was.
You just print it off landscape.
I just wanted to get to my crystal.
Oh, wow. You could do it, Wayne.
Well, no, because, that is, I know where I'm good at and I know where I'm not.
I understand, yeah.
That, a wise man says.
You don't need the pendulum, do you, Wayne?
I don't. But
we are crystals ourselves, so we are pendulums.
Exactly.
Ooh.
You can ask you can ask yourself questions. You can ask your own soul.
Mm-hmm.
You can just stand perfectly still. Just ask straight away, have I got connection with my soul? And if you have, your body will tick forward. Or if you haven't, it will tick back. Just try it.
Wow.
Test it.
I love that.
I'm going to try that.
I saw that on it was on one of Jeff Doherty's shows, and I can't remember who he was speaking to.
Was it Magenta Pixie?
No, that doesn't ring a bell. I will have to look back for it, and I will let you know. The guy he was speaking to said that, and I thought, I have got to try that, and it works. And I thought, it works because we are, well, he didn't say we were crystals, he just was talking about the soul, but my understanding is that we are crystalline. Yeah, and so I'm thinking, well, you know, we're pendulums then, aren't we? We can ask the question and receive the answer similarly.
You say we're all pendulums, we're actually swinging around the sun, aren't we?
Well, and,
yes.
yeah, and you know, so let's add some science to what you just said, Ruth, is the fact that the thing that makes us work, because we're electrical beings,
yes,
is that we have saline, salt. That is the conductor that runs through our body, and salt is a crystalline base element.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
It's all there.
It's all
there. We just don't use it and tap into it.
The thing is, it's finding it.
Yeah.
I mean, holy.
And again, it's, you know, you've got to come to these shows. You've got to seek the knowledge. You know, those who seek do find it out. Otherwise, you're sitting there blind and you wouldn't know.
And as we tell everyone, the water's just fine. Come on in.
It certainly is.
It is. It's wonderful. And you know what? Jaws is not out here. You know, it's like the guy jumps in and all of a sudden he hears dun 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 dun. He's like, oh crap! I knew they was lying to me.
It wasn't safe to go back in the water.
He's going, damn it. Well,
need a bigger boat.
Exactly. Okay, so the energy is great. It's fabulous. So there is a question that was sent to me that I thought was very poignant. Someone wants to ask the Earth, is there an ice age coming?
Okay.
And, you know, with all the recent revelations of what's going on with planet Earth, wouldn't it be great if she could let us know? I mean, I don't know about you.
Go first, Wayne.
Let's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because if you're answering questions, then it will be Patrick. Because literally at the moment, I'm just asking the card: is there a planet that wants to speak to me? And then letting the message come after. So questions, I think Patrick.
Excellent.
And the question is there a coming ice age?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You see, we do have a proper decorum here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just have to do my regular calibration.
Manners.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, this is Patrick Garratt. Do I have a connection with Source? Nice strong swing there. Thank you. To calibrate the pendulum, could you spell my first given name? Whoa, strong. P A T R. It's gone quick tonight. I C K. Patrick. We have a question for Mother Earth. Is there a forthcoming ice age? Many people on Earth talk about a forthcoming ice age. Ice ages do happen in a cyclical fashion, and the Earth is heading towards the next one. This does not mean that it will happen soon. Just that we are heading into one, but do not fear. Finish.
I love this. You know what? The thing that I found there was more of a compassion of a parent, a mother, you know, don't fear.
Yeah, don't worry. Everything could be okay.
It's
These things happen, we'll get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. These
No,
things
you know,
happen and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got the sense while you were doing that, you know, it was almost like a child at a mother's knee, you know,
Yeah.
on the lap, just saying, you know, this is what I heard.
Yeah.
And
My mate Billy said this to me. Is that true?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, wow. Okay. Patrick, Ruth, y'all have anything?
Well, we'll give it a go. Are you
just
using the...
amazed.
you want me to go next, Wayne?
Sure. Yeah, that's excellent.
Okay. I'll just remind everybody then that I'm using the Night Sun Tarot. You'll have to let me know, Wayne, if this is coming up on camera so I can get an angle. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We can see that, can we?
Lovely
Yes.
cards.
Beautiful.
So this is the Night Sun Tarot. It's Fabio Listrani. It's the only deck that I have that does have the elements of the planets and the star constellations actually on the card itself. Okay. So normally on my channel, you'll see me shuffle on camera. I can't do what Patrick does and change camera angles. You just have to know that I am.
That is a pretty cool technique. I got to say, I like that. It's like,
Yeah,
you know,
well, we're just going for it.
I'll teach you how to do it, Wayne.
yeah, it's like, you know, the producer goes, you know, all right, so fade in, fade out.
I do appreciate it when you say you're driving the bus. I know exactly what you mean.
Okay. Is there a planet, oh, thank you, that would like to speak with me? Is there a planet that has a message for me? Is there anyone that'd like to come forward? Whoa, okay. So as 3 cards have come down. And I'm going to have to put the glasses on now because I can't see because they're so small. Okay, the first card was Major Arcana, number 13, Death. That is the constellation of Scorpio.
Wow.
And then the next card that came, who wants to have a conversation with us? It's your friend, Wayne. It's the Sun.
Get your head down, Wayne.
It's the
Hey,
sun.
listen, I got down and I said, listen.
Do you know, afterwards, while I was listening to that, actually, all while that was occurring, I kept hearing through in my mind, I like to be direct just as my sunlight is. And I thought, that's exactly what the Sun was, very direct with you, left you in no doubt.
You know, I approach the sun now like the Godfather.
Yeah, with reverence.
Yes. I mean, I kiss the ring, you know, or your ass. I don't care.
We know our place, don't we, Wayne?
Okay, so it's the Sun, it's the 4 of Pentacles. So for me, the Sun would like to talk to us about Pentacles. The Sun would actually like to talk to us about the stability on Earth.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
And the next we have is, it's Major Arcana again. It's number 4. It's the Emperor. And this is the constellation of Aries. So again, we're talking about structure, stability. The Emperor, he is, well, he's a master. He's mastered all his emotions. He knows where it's all at. Aries is the higher mind. Okay, so far from that, I'm feeling there's some transformation going on. It's to do with Earth. The sun is telling us that it's to do with Earth. And there's also, I feel, a chance that this could also be affecting the constellation of Aries. I'm going to continue, if we have time.
Oh, yeah. This is why we're here. This is fascinating.
Oh, okay.
So
do what's meant to be done. That's it.
Yeah.
And next we have Major Arcana number 12, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is he's the element of water. He's also Neptune. That is very interesting.
That is interesting.
Yes, because afterwards has also come up the Queen of Cups, who is the double element of water. Sorry, I didn't hold up the Hanged Man. Some of these cards are quite graphic.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Lovely cards.
And then this one is the Queen of Cups is double element of water. She's double emotion. She's extra sensitive, extra mindful, really aware of her atmosphere. Okay. So the sun would like to talk to us about the structure and stability of Earth. I feel there is a transformation taking place. Although it's the death card, it doesn't always mean the death. It could just be an ending and then a beginning of something. This is coming from Aries, his higher mind. This is the knowledge there I'm feeling. The Hanged Man, which is Neptune. There's something going on with water on Neptune, and it's really affecting Neptune's atmosphere.
Can we just stop here a second? Because this is, I just want to show everyone there are people who are what I call fence sitters. We did not meet beforehand, did not go on anything. We just simply did pleasantries of introduction.
And you know, usually, Wayne, on a Monday, I can't wait for Mondays because I watch you with the physicist and I love it. And I have purposefully not watched it yet because I don't want to influence anything whatsoever. I like it just to come as it comes.
And good, because they didn't like what I was saying. They bumped me out. So there is a question that came to my mind. It literally, I was doing writing.
Right.
It was just automatically coming. And the question that I got for Neptune was, why are you out of orbit?
I've had that question come through as well.
Yeah. And now here's Neptune.
Yeah.
All right. Continue on, Ruth. This is far, far out.
So, well, Neptune then is the Hanged Man is different points of view, different new outlook, new perspective. So there is a new outlook, a new perspective coming here for Neptune. Although this has come up, this Queen of Cups, and it's double water energy. I'm feeling it's. I want to still say it's atmosphere, even though it's water. I feel because the Queen of Cups is so sensitive, she's sensitive to her atmosphere and everything around her. So I feel Neptune is maybe out of place because of the other things occurring outside of Neptune.
Okay. So this is probably what we didn't discuss this, though. Today, they released new findings of the satellite that I think this was actually from the ESA. Anyway, so Saturn is losing its rings, and there is a magnetic, there's something going on with its magnetopause, the whole poles, which they're now looking at Uranus, because Uranus is turned on its side now. So
Okay.
you've got Neptune in between whatever's going on here.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Uranus is a 90-degree turn, isn't it?
yes, sir, it is. Yeah. You want to talk about like, hello, everybody. How are you?
Oh dear. Okay. Well, do you want to see if there's anything else comes?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is so cool. I'm sitting here just, I swear I'm like a kid in a candy store going, oh yeah, I want more.
It's how I feel every day when I sit at my tarot table.
Yeah.
Sitting here thinking this week, what am I going to do about Christmas holiday, Christmas break? And I might just give myself a couple of days off, but I don't think I'll be able to wait that long before I get back again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what, Ruth and Patrick, if you want to come on our New Year's Eve show, it'll be early in the morning for you, but you're more than welcome to.
Well, I normally
on New Year's Eve, so
I normally see the New Year in, so that'd be great.
yeah, I do too.
All right, good. We're going to get a whole panel, so y'all, this will be fun. Continue on, Ruth.
Yeah, so it's Mercury. Mercury would like to speak. It's the 8 of Wands. It's Mercury, and it's Sagittarius. I'm actually more. I'll show you the card. You can see that. I'm drawn actually to the Sagittarius sign. I'm feeling that arrow going straight up and at an angle. There's forward movement here I'm feeling with Mercury. 8 is the number of abundance, manifestation. Wands is desires, heartfelt energy, passion. Forward movement here with Mercury. I'm feeling forward movement, action, there we go again. Yeah. Action, Mercury.
Who else had that same, I either read it or saw it, someone else was getting the same thing from Mercury. Mercury is in, I think all the planets are, but Mercury is more concerned about itself because the sun is not well. Or Wow. Oh, this is.
And I'm actually even looking at this, just at the illustration, because there's so much that you can get from these cards. See how the wands are kind. Can you see that? How it seems to be coming up out of a pit.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just tell you what my psychic impression of that is.
Go.
That's a black hole.
Yeah. I'm just going to say it's coming up out of a hole I'm feeling, or there's forward movement here, up and forward. Is what is coming to me.
Yeah. Powerful. Wow. That's what I got. Patrick, you get the same thing? That I got this black hole that's just.
As soon as I saw that, I saw the black hole. And didn't we talk to Mercury last week?
Yes, we did. We did. And a couple of other people have been talking to Mercury. It looks like Mercury is.
Mercury wanted to be known when we spoke on my first show with you, Wayne. Mercury was vocal. Then, in fact, it was Mercury was the first planet that communicated with me.
So wow. I just got this. And listen, folks, I'm speaking to everyone in the chat room as well. So isn't it odd how when Mercury is in retrograde, which is quite often, how it has such an impact on us Earthlings? Yeah,
on us in a big way. On all our electrical equipment. But yeah, for me personally, I don't know about anyone else. For me personally, I'll have those times. I'll drop things a lot, or I'll bang my head or trip over. All of this kind of stuff happens. Things break. Yeah.
All right. So I'm just sitting here and being drawn back to what our ancestors, when they knew the planets, I really do believe they did. I believe that they had such a strong connection that there was actual physical manifestation. I really do.
Especially in the UK, we have so many, monuments and monoliths literally made to the stars and planets. There's so much more there we've lost.
Yes.
We've lost the way. We've lost. I mean, we navigated by the stars. We did things by the planets, and we've just lost the way. We're so. I mean, gosh, when you walk around now these days, everybody's just walking with the head down. Little
That's
brick
a
that they've got
fact.
in the hand. That the last thing you say to them is, "Have you seen that up there?" And they haven't got a clue what you're on about. Okay.
I love it.
I'm feeling that's the end of that little session.
Okay.
Okay.
This is so good. This is wonderful. I mean,
Fantastic.
it's just delightful. So, Patrick,
Hello.
it's in your court, sir. Do you
Okay.
have? Yes.
Do you want to know if I have a question?
Yes, sir.
I do have a question somewhere. Actually, I saw one in chat. If you don't mind me pulling one from
Hey,
chat.
that's why they're here. Absolutely.
Let me see if I can find it. Da-da-dee.
Brad, you're right. Mercury is the messenger. You're absolutely right. You know why we were talking? I know this is going to sound funny, but I got this mental image of a character who is always measured by the sun. He doesn't like it. It's like if he was out there amongst his own, he could be measured by his own merits. But Mercury is always measured by the sun.
And in the major arcana, Mercury is the magician.
Oh, how
Wow.
interesting.
He's the creator.
Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That puts things in a different light.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mr.
Mercury.
Magician. Mercury.
Wow.
Why, that little nymph.
Oh, yes. And of course, when you know how to create, there's ways to do it. Either do it the correct way or the incorrect way. Maybe that's when he's retrograde. He's not creating how he should be.
I also got the mental impression as we were talking. It also knows how to jack into the sun. That's a lot of power, baby.
Yes.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick.
Right. There's a question in the chat from Cheesesteak22.
Yes.
Quote, Wayne, can we ask planets if they know of a planetary body in our solar system that we aren't aware of?
Ooh.
Who would be the appropriate one to do that?
Well, that's up to you, Wayne. But
No. I think you asked the question. I just don't know. Is it the sun who we would ask? I mean, or we could ask the group. They're a choir.
Shall we be brave and ask the sun?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the one speaking, remember?
I'm not talking, man. I'm turning my mic off.
With reverence.
I ain't saying a word.
Wayne will be back in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm brave. Here we go. We would like to speak with the sun. Thank you very much. The question has been put to us. Is there a planetary body in your solar system that we are not aware of? Oh, we got action. The makeup of my solar system is largely unknown by man. There are multitudes of planetary bodies that you are not aware of these planetary bodies also have an effect on yourselves and each other. There will come a point when all this will be discovered, and that will adjust everybody's paradigm. Finish. We got an answer, Wayne?
Yeah, we did. And again, I want to show the audience who gave that question. Who asked that?
Cheesesteak 22.
Okay, because I've never met him. I know that he is regular. He's been here a long time. So this is what I had the question earlier was, how many other planets are in the influence of the sun?
There you go.
And it answered, I think it answered very scientifically exactly what it's saying. We don't know. They just discovered a planet now that has a inclined elliptical orbit. It's in our solar system. It's, one of us. It's 120 AU out.
Wow.
And get this, folks, it's colored pink.
Oh, gosh.
They've spotted it. They know what it is. They know exactly what it looks like. And here's the interesting thing. By 2030, it will be as close as Neptune. And we'll actually begin to see it in our skies. You'll need a telescope. But anyway, this is fascinating. I don't know about y'all, but the synchronicity of this is uncanny.
Yeah. Dot connect.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like I feel like I'm being plugged into an electrical circuit. This is absolutely astounding.
It is amazing. Everybody's talking about the same things.
Let's see. The pink Kachina. Yeah, think about that.
I like it.
I like that.
Right,
Karen, that was pretty cool. It's one of our people in our chat room, Karen Steele. That was great. Oh, that is just funny. I tell you, we got a good enlightened group. I love it. All right, let's continue on. Patrick, got anything?
I'm just amazed from every time I pick up the pendulum and ask a question, we get so much more than the answer we're expecting.
Every time.
And the bits that are adding on are forming a pattern.
Aren't they, though?
Yeah.
Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Concentrate on the now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Concentrate on love. Love everybody.
Yeah. Unconditional love.
Yeah.
In my meditation this morning, and I got 3 emails from people who sent me corresponding videos and articles. It's about living in the moment, folks.
Yeah.
Living in the moment now.
There is
if everyone would consider, I would really like to talk to Uranus. I'd like to find out what's going on with that planet. I mean, I get this idea that it's a grand master amongst the planets. I mean, I feel like, and I'll just be candid, this is what I get psychically. I'm approaching a wizard almost. That's what I get with Uranus. I get this. This is a very, I think, very spiritual. I think very, we would call almost magical. That's just what I get.
In the major arcana, Uranus is the fool.
I disagree with that. But hey,
well, you know what?
Everybody that watches my channel, they do know that I do like to call the fool. I do refer him to as the hero. I'd rather it be the hero's journey than the fool's journey, because it's the same blueprint that we follow, best-selling books follow, Hollywood movies follow. It's exactly the same blueprint, but it's a hero's journey for them and a fool's journey for us. So it's a hero's journey, isn't it, really?
And every wise person was a fool to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We all start somewhere. We've all got to start naively about not knowing something and then having that wonderful journey of knowledge, learning, experience, doing.
Well, you know what the world calls people like us, though? Our little enclave here, they call us fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talking to planets. What are they thinking about?
if they bring back burning at the stake, we're going to have to hide.
I mean, I can hear the sensors listening. Come here, Jack. Listen to this. These people think they're talking to planets. I mean, are you digging this? And I can see like the whole NSA. They're tuned into us right now. Look at, they think they're actually talking to the sun.
And we're sitting there going, and we actually think you walked on the moon.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going, well, of course we are. We can do it. Apparently you can't. So how about talking to Uranus? I mean, I'd like to know why it's on its side.
Who's that for, me or Ruth?
Yes, I think for you, Patrick. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. Why is Uranus on its side?
Yes. Anytime I hear that name, someone was just with a sense of humor saying, oh, they're going to love this 1,000 years from now.
They were more circumspect back then.
Literally.
Okay. We have a question for Uranus. How did you come to be on your side? This position that I find myself in is not natural for me. I am being manipulated by the region of space that this solar system is approaching, and the pull that this applies to myself and other bodies in this solar system is causing a concern amongst the planets in this solar system. We are new to this region of space, and we do not know what to expect. It is very worrying. Finish.
I keep thinking about the black hole in the Eight of Wands that we just saw for Neptune.
Well, Wayne keeps talking about
Neptune,
it.
or was it?
Wayne.
Yeah, I keep seeing it. I see it in my dreams now. I do. It's interesting that the word manipulated, because that's actually a scientific term. You know, in science, you know, you manipulate if you're doing an experiment with chemicals, even electricity.
It's done on purpose.
Yeah, you manipulate it purposely to see.
Yeah.
Basically, it proves out your theorem.
Yeah. It's a test.
Yeah. Yeah. We keep on getting this theme too, and it just makes sense. You know, you can have great wisdom, but it still doesn't allow you to see into the future. I don't care how far you've ascended. You know, one of the questions was really, it's so odd because here again, the automatic writing is going on. So the question that came up for a person is the sun. It says, can you see what's ahead of us or our solar system? I get the sense that the gas giants, they're not digging this too much. They're like, I don't know, Jack.
Well, Pluto told us he was a lookout.
Mm-hmm. And he seemed to, you know, in fact, what was it, Patrick? Who were we talking to? Oh, it was Neptune when I got the vision. Yeah. I mean, we've got that on video. It's in the archives.
Who was the lookout? Sorry, did you say, Patrick?
Pluto.
Pluto.
Yeah. Pluto, it was almost like it was wanting.
Pluto's judgment.
How interesting. Wow. Ruth, all this is because, you know, Pluto told us it's kind of like the Centurion. It's
exactly. He's the judge. He's the one that will be doing all your karmistic cycles.
Patrick, you can blown away by this. I'm just sitting here going, wow.
It's crazy or what?
Like, whoa, man.
my paradigm has shifted so far, I have no idea where.
It's like, oh, woo, wow. I mean, folks, I've taken LSD, and this is so.
This is a trip.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's not altering by substance, it's altering by consciousness.
By truth.
Oh, man, we have to write that down. So, Ruth, do you have anything?
I can try.
Sure. Now, folks, we may go over a little bit over, so I don't think anyone's going to complain.
Is there a planet that would like to speak to us? Oh, thank you. Okay. So we have Mercury. I have Mercury, the 10 of Pentacles, and the constellation of Virgo. Virgo is, I analyse. So 10 is ending a cycle, endings and beginnings. So Mercury can see the cycles on planet Earth, which is ending one way of being and beginning a new way of being. Whoop. Okay, they're jumping and flying everywhere.
That means they want, hey, me, I get this.
They want to come out, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
it's Mercury again. It's the Six of Swords, and it's the constellation of Aquarius. Six of Swords is it's usually going on a journey. Because it's swords, I like to think of it more like a spiritual journey where you've learned lessons. Of course, Aquarius is your water carrier, and Aquarius is about I know. And next I had the Knight of Wands, which is double fire energy.
Wow.
Okay, so Mercury, it can see what's going on planet Earth. There is a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. This is a new, I'm going on to the Six of Swords now, so this is a new journey that we are on. And it's a new journey of, I don't want to say fire, but it's of passions, goals, desires, action again. Okay. And knights, they are about journey themselves. They are action and journey, forward movement. Okay. I have the Nine of Wands. This is the Moon and Sagittarius. So the Moon, there's movement with the Moon, forward and up. And then I have, Pluto's card, Judgment, and it's also the element of fire. So let me just retrieve what fell on the floor because I don't want to miss anything.
Sagittarius is fire, isn't it?
Sagittarius is a fire sign.
Yeah.
No, there's too many there. Okay. Is there anything else? Thank you. Oh, it's Mercury again. Mercury, the Five of Pentacles and the constellation of Taurus. There's some conflict going on here with Mercury. Mercury itself, I feel, is in conflict. A crisis of sorts. What do we need to know about Mercury? I don't know if there's water on Mercury, but I feel it's the water tables. Is the water on Mercury? Do we know?
There is water on Mercury. Yeah.
Okay, this is the Queen of Cups. This real sensitive energy again, double water, double emotion. I'm feeling the water tables on Mercury is really what's calling to me. There's some conflict here with Mercury's water tables.
Water is conscious.
Yes. Something to do with its sensitivity, emotions. Woo! Flying tonight.
Right off the shelves, folks.
Oh, okay. So now we have Saturn, Eight of Cups, and the constellation of Pisces. So Saturn, Eight of Cups is I really feel it wants to balance out. I'm feeling Pisces is, I believe. So this is what Saturn believes he knows. Okay. What do you believe you know, Saturn?
I think it knows a lot.
Saturn knows an awful lot.
It hides a lot of secrets.
He said he knows Mercury is, yeah. Well, it's the constellation of Cancer, and it's the 3 of Cups. 3 for me, that wonderful number of authenticity, mind, body and spirit all going in the same direction. Cancer is about feelings, sensitivity.
It amazes me how these planets, I keep getting, they are a sensitive group. I mean, they got emotions. I mean, it's...
Yeah, and I'm not sure sometimes whether they're actually telling the truth. I get that. Sometimes I feel, oh, I'm not quite sure whether you're playing.
Well, I don't think that they're all, you know, basically raised in, you know, Catholic school. I think they actually, I think they're they got personalities.
I think they have one form of entertainment, and it's us.
Isn't that so?
They've got the grand view, haven't they?
Yeah, they all have a sense of humor, but the sun. The sun.
He's very direct. He's got a direct delivery.
So here's what I keep getting. Okay, I get this, and I watch Princess Queen. By the way, you know, help add to her food pantry, folks. This is the time of year to do that. If she's still here, put that in there, Lois. So I get the idea that they're unified in the fact that they sense that there is something out there. I don't know. I got a sense that this is all playing into something, and I don't know what it is yet. It's like going into a cave and you've never explored it before.
If you want to donate to Lois's pantry, you go to PayPal and look up her email, which is graphic393@yahoo.com.
There we go. Thank you, Patrick. Well, okay. So, Patrick, do you want to take us out with another question?
Sure.
Excellent. So, you have one ready to go up?
I did have. I think I closed that one down. No, I've got it here. Here we go. Right. No, which one is going to jump out at me the most?
Well, they're like the cards.
I've got
See?
This is from Chrissy. She said she was on your show the other
Oh,
week.
hi, Chrissy. Yep, Chrissy's coming back on too. She is just there we go. Thank you, Warrior.
And Chrissy's question, she says it's a girl's question, but I disagree. I think it's a good question. Could we ask Mars or any planet if they have favorites? That is favorite humans who also favor the day they rule. She says she loves Tuesdays, by the way. So if you're born
beautiful spirit,
a sign, say under Mercury or whatever, have they got any favoritism towards you?
I love this.
What she means. Shall we find out?
Hey, you know, I love this idea. I love this.
It's a very unique question and not good at all.
I like the question because there's no way that I can come up with an answer off the top of my head.
I wouldn't know how to even start it.
I'm struggling with the question, let alone the answer. That's funny. This is a question for Mars or any other planet, do you have favorites among us humans? Whoa, look at that. The manner in which we view humans is, you're not going to like this, similar to the way humans view insects. They are so much smaller than us that all we want to do is protect them. There are no favorites. You are all equal, and if you all accepted that, then the world you live on, our sister Earth, would be happier and healthier. Finish.
They know us by what Earth tells them.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're called Earth Sister.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Lovingly. It was said
Yes.
lovingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
God, I mean, I'm so embarrassed for us. You know, it's like you're in a party and someone passes gas and it's your date. You know, you're going, oh.
Oh, Wayne, couldn't you have thought of another analogy?
That's a lovely metaphor.
Best I can do, you know. So, but seriously, they know us by what Earth tells them.
Could you just explain that to the sun, please?
I'm going to go out with that image now.
Oh, well, they're lively. That's all I can say.
Oh, boy.
Well, we have room for improvement, the human race does. I mean,
No more flatulence.
we need to learn some manners and constraints.
I think that was an example of the Steiger perspective.
Exactly. I'll save it for Thursday night. Next. Mercy sakes. Okay. Well, this has been
fun.
exciting.
Very exciting.
Ruth, you've got to come back. This has just been delightful.
Oh, if you enjoy it, I'll certainly come back.
Are you kidding? I mean,
Coming next Tuesday, Wayne.
I was going to ask, do you want to come on? I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I know it's Christmas.
Well,
you know,
asked not to by my wife. So
yeah. I don't think it'll be a problem. So, you know, but write me and I'll let everyone know what we can do.
okay.
I have a feeling there will be a lot of people off. You know, and after you've had all the nonsense, then you can come here and talk to the planets. We learned something today, folks. I mean, I've got post-it notes of wonderful information. Ruth, you provided an insight that on several things that just weaved into the tapestry so nicely.
That's fabulous, because I truly haven't got a clue. I don't know too much about, the planet. I know about the sun, I know about the earth, I know Venus is female, that kind of thing. But whether there's water on their planets, or I didn't know, did you say one?
Yeah, there is. Actually, on Mercury, there is water in those craters. The weirdest thing. You would think.
Who is turned on the side? Did you say Uranus?
Uranus, yeah.
See, none of these things that I know. So I'm just literally reading a card, and I don't know whether what I'm saying is factual, or so. It's really good to get that feedback. Fantastic.
Well, thank you. We're as we say all the time, we're trying to figure this out as we go.
Yeah.
Warriors Queen's question. I don't know whether you want a response. She wants to know, can she come on?
Well, sure, she can come on. Yeah, love to. So we'll just put that in there. And it may not be next week, but it may be, New Year's Day. That would be a fun one. We'll have to look into that.
I'm not sure. She might mean now.
Oh,
your show, Wayne. I just brought it.
Yeah. Actually, I wish I could, but I have really got things I have to do. But that's all right. We have Friday night with Doc Miller. Tomorrow, let's see what we can do, Lois. See what we can do. Yeah. All right. May not be today, but we'll try to get it tomorrow. All right, folks. Please stay on before once we leave off. I have put both Kindred Spirit and Patrick's YouTube. Make sure you go over there and visit and consider subscribing. And these are both talented people. If you have questions, email them. They'll love it. They'll answer, I think. Eventually. That's how it works. So everyone, I just want to invoke favor on the audience and all the listeners. Folks, just go out. Enjoy this time of the year. Seriously, folks, enjoy it immensely. And we just invoke favor upon all of you. May you have peace reign supreme in your life. And we'll see you again here, if not next week, soon. All right. Stay on, you two, okay? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
joining.
Happy holidays.